What's up guys, it's Abdulina here. Thank you guys for tuning into this week's video, which is actually a styling my hair in 4 different ways. So whether you have long or short hair, it does not matter. You can keep up with these looks and get into it. So the first thing that I'm showing you guys are just a couple of things that I have in my bag, which I will be listing down below. But as you can see, I have a little brush, I have a comb, I have some clips, some styling gel, some mousse, and some hair ties, little and big. So with the first hairstyle, I'm going to be parting my hair. And we're basically doing a little headband situation. And I'm splitting my hair from the top to kind of behind my ear on both sides and leaving more on one side so we can do like a bang swoop action. And I'm gonna wet my hair just to make it easier to style. So once I manage to get my hair to be a little bit wet, I'm gonna put a good amount of gel. Usually I put enough to let my hair actually stick because my hair is pretty straight, so I'm just putting in a good amount of gel and swooping it down. I did end up doing extras with this one. Nothing new. I take the brush and I swoop down and then up, put my hands down on it so it doesn't move, and then do the same thing again. Then I just brush the other side so it's nice and smooth, and then tie it like a little headband. So now I'm gonna section my hair off, and I'm just getting enough hair for 3 buns that are gonna be placed on the top of my head. And I'm just pinning my hair down so it's easier to do the top part. So I just grab a little bit, enough for the first bun, and I'm gonna dampen my hair so it's easier to do the little twist. And we're gonna end up with 1 twist, 2 twists, and 3, period. So now taking my straightener, I'm going to straighten my hair, and once it's straight enough, I'm going to take my straightener and kind of swoop it up. And ideally, if you have hair rollers, this is the time to let them shine, but I didn't have any, so this is what we're working with. So I'm just brushing my hair out, and if you have bangs, go ahead and fix your bangs, do whatever you gotta do. Yeah. So for this look, I'm just gonna start by parting my hair in half, and I'm gonna tie one side up so I can work on the other. And you know the drill, wet your hair so it's easier to work with, and then combing it out and tying it up is first step. And then I'm gonna go ahead and do that on the other side, just like that. Okay, now that I have my hair in 2 ponytails, I'm gonna start with the first bun, and I'm just gonna take my hair and kind of loop it back, and I'm gonna take a hair tie and I'm gonna secure that. So now I'm gonna do the same thing to the other side. And I'm taking bobby pins and I'm going to pin the bun down to my head. So I'm gonna do like a little X just to make sure that it's secure. And then I'm gonna wet the hair at the top and take a good amount of gel, and I'm gonna run that through the hair and kind of form spikes. So that's the idea. And if you have hair glue gel, that will come the fuck through, or Gorilla Glue. I didn't have anything crazy like that, but you know, we made it work. So yeah, I'm pinning the other side as well and doing an X just to make sure it's secure. Then we're gonna get it wet, and then we're gonna run gel through it again. So for this next look, we are doing a half up, half down. So I'm just going to part my hair and get the bottom half of my hair out of the way, as well as my bangs. Then I'm going to do a part starting from the top of my head to behind my ear. And I also have my hair parted in half, just to make it easier. So I'm doing the same thing on the other side. So now I'm parting this side of the hair into 2 segments, and I'm gonna wet it, and I'm brushing it and going to tie that up. And we're doing the same thing to the bottom half as well. And everything that I do on this side, I'm gonna replicate on the other side. So I did that on the other side. Now we're gonna split the hair up again, and this is gonna consist of 3 rows on each side. So we're making the second row. And this second row is going to have 3 little squares. So from the first row, you're gonna get the first little squares, remainder of hair, and split that into 2. Then you're gonna put half of it into the second row's first square. Trying to explain this as best as possible. So now you're just gonna wet that, and you're gonna tie that up. So now we're gonna work on the second square in the second row. So we're gonna get the remainder of hair from the first row, first square, and we're gonna split up the second little square in the first row as well, and we're gonna throw that in there as well too. So it's kind of gonna create a V, as you can see right here. And I'm gonna wet it and tie that up. Now I'm just grabbing the remainder of the hair, and I'm gonna grab the remainder of what's left in the first row, and I'm gonna tie that up as well. Now I'm just doing the same thing to the other side.
just like walking to the drugstore.
I crack your fucking skull and use that as a bowl for cereal. I'm so serial. Ted Bundy, give me money. Son of Sam, gun in hand. Jeffrey Dahmer with 2 llamas in the tinted Astro van. Looking forward. Watch my call too much pride. To beg your pardon. So it's slaughter when I'm on ya. Into soldier. Let me see your guts and glory. We shall possess your soul and make you off your mother like Menendez brothers. I am wicked like no other. Fuck you out. Zodiac killer. Libras in the trunk. Smelling like a dozen skunks. I'm at their toes before I dunk them in the Hudson. Shatter jaws and break their teeth so forensic. Can't see nothing. Last as I flee the scene. They make it 500 feet. Police pull over the V. Ask if that's blood on my shirt. Say no, it's a piece of stain. He laughed, gave me a ticket to nigga. Don't speak.
So now that I'm finished with the first 2 rows on both sides, I'm going to start on the 3rd row, which is just going to have 2 little squares.
Maybe I should have killed.
So this one is basically going to have 1 whole square and half of the middle one,
If I wanted to kill somebody, I'd take this book and beat you to death.
as you can see here.
It'd be just like walking to the drugstore.
I crack your fucking skull and use that as a
So
bowl
now
for
I'm just
cereal.
tying up the remainder of hair, and I'm gonna go ahead and do that to the other side. And my footage actually deleted of me doing the ponytails. Basically, you're just gonna have your hair in ponytails or a half up, half down moment, really up to you. And I just straightened my hair, did the swoop like I did in the first look, so you can really play with this one.
1, 2, 1, yeah. 1,
Last look. Okay, so we're gonna do the last look. And for this, you're going to be needing some argan oil styling mousse or any type of mousse that you'd like. I also use the Eco Styling gel, some clips, and a wide tooth comb. And I'm going to start with the middle part or whatever part you prefer. I'm doing a middle part this time, and a wide tooth comb. And I'm going to start the S shape, placing my hand on the first curve so that it stays in place while I do the rest. And I'm gonna go ahead and clip it down just to make it easier, and then continue to do a swoop kind of towards my face and then away. And you want to make sure to apply pressure with your hands so that it doesn't move your hair around, and also using a good amount of styling mousse, more so than gel, will definitely help also. And I'm gonna go ahead and do that on the other side as well. So starting with mousse, running that through my hair with some gel on it too, and then I'm gonna do the S, place my hand on it and do the rest, do another S kind of going towards my face and then away. And this is definitely a hairstyle where you need to practice, but once you get it down, it's a piece of cake. I love to do this look when I'm not really trying to do a lot, but I want to look fabulous, you know? So, I hope you guys can get this look done. I also apologize for having to do a voiceover. She wasn't planning to do a voiceover, but she dropped her phone in mop water, so should be happening. We had to adjust. So this is the last look. I'm going to take the time to say thank you guys so much for your energy, for your time, for coming back to my videos and supporting me, showing me love. This is the looks. I hope you guys enjoyed these looks. I kind of did this one a little choppy. Don't come for me, okay? There's a couple ways to style hair. If you have short hair, honestly long hair, it doesn't matter because y'all saw what I did there, okay? If you guys want to see anything else, please let me know in the comments down below. Don't forget to turn on your post notifications so you can actually see every time I upload. Cause snooze that bitch, but at least y'all know, you know. You guys are always welcome to inspire me and comment down below any concepts, anything. I promise I will give you my version of that. So, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in my next video.